Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. Welcome all the new subscribers and the old ones as well. And as I keep telling you guys, gals, however you want to say it, um, yeah, the old subscribers, you're just old because you've been here for a little bit and you're part of the family. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, so today we are going to be working on nuclear power. Now this video is going to be chopped up quite a bit because there is a lot to this, but um, yeah, there's going to be a lot to this. So I'm going to go for 5 nuclear power plants, fully overclocked, which is going to be 25,000 megawatts. That's going to be a significant jump in our power, but I think we're going to need it to push us to the end of the game. So, as you can see, our current max consumption is already at 11,000, and that's only going to get higher. So, as we add stuff, even stuff for the power plant, as we add stuff for that, that's going to jump up as well. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. This episode might end up being between 1 to 2 hours long, so settle in for the long haul. But yeah, there's going to be a lot that's going to be cut out. Just so you're aware, there's going to be a lot that's going to be cut out. Okay. But I thought we'd start out with. So you won't be able to see it, but I have a production planner ready to go. And we're going to need to do before we can get the power plant online. We're going to need more overclockers, so we're going to need to hunt more slugs and stuff like that. It's going to be a little bit crazy. So, and we're going to have a train. Other than the stuff for the uranium specifically, which will be made on site. By the way, I'm looking at the. Sorry, I'll give you something to watch. I don't know what you could watch. There's nothing really to watch right here. Looking at the production planner. But yeah. I've got a production planner ready to go. So to 1 second here. That only took forever to figure out. Apologies for that. Okay, so I tried a few different methods with OBS, and none of them were working other than the picture method, which we've used before on Sunday drivers. So we're going to use the picture method. So this is what I'm going to be producing. Hopefully you can read this. I'm really hoping that you can read this. So we're going to be producing 2,500. Don't worry about the power shards available. I don't have that many. It's just I just put 50 in there so that it would calculate out. Because I didn't want to do the math. I was lazy. But yeah, so we're going to be producing. So when you overclock a nuclear power plant in this game, it shows its production. Its production is going to make 6,250 megawatts per nuclear power plant when you full overclock it, but it actually produces 5,000, which is really confusing. That it says it's going to make this, but it makes this. It's just like, ugh, okay. So you got to know your power output, how much you're wanting to produce, and with what machines. So you got to know that, which I had to figure all that out by myself earlier when I was playing around. So we're going to have 5 of these fully overclocked, as you can see in the blue bar there. And we need 2 uranium fuel rods. for 5 of these things, because they don't chew through one a minute. So I can't remember the exact number, but yeah. So we got that. So what we're going to focus on first is we're going to be focusing on the encased industrial beams. Since we've already got a system set up for it, we need to be producing enough encased industrial beams to we need to be producing enough to make those uranium fuel rods. So that's why I've got the 2 uranium fuel rods. So this is what we're going to be making. We do need 2 uranium fuel rods a minute in total. So that's what we're going to be focusing on at the current moment. And it says we need 1.1 machines. So in order to produce what we need, I believe it's 6 a minute. I didn't take that screen capture, that picture too well, unfortunately. But yeah, I wish you could see me moving around the interactive map. Like I said, I tried injecting the web browser into the thing, but the web browser, it didn't allow me to scroll down so you could see everything, unfortunately. So I could not do that. But yeah, we need to be producing 6 a minute, 6 encased industrial beams a minute. So that's what we're going to focus on now. Get this out of your face. There we go. So that's what we're going to be focusing on now. So it's going to be, this is probably going to be a multi-part video series on trying to get our power redone. But like I said, most of it's going to be cut out. I just want to show you what I'm planning and show you what I'm starting on, and then I'll build it, and you can rate me off that. Okay, we're currently producing 15 a minute, which ain't bad. But this is for that set of machines. So I'm wanting to build another one of these. Which I believe we need to overclock a little bit anyway. So yeah, I want to build another one of these. And we did make this expandable, just we can't expand on it because we done screwed it up, unfortunately. We may have to expand down into here. Unfortunately. I did not make room, unless we can put the machine next to this one. Let's see if that allows us to do that. Production assembler. Just with the whole challenge thing that we got going on still, I need to be able to show you certain parts, which is unfortunate. The way. Okay, so we can put it there. And we're just going to hook into this one directly. We're going to split off. Like I said, we're just going to split off and hook into it directly. So I guess that's there. But yeah, with the whole challenge thing, you also need to be able to see me placing stuff, making mistakes, stuff like that. You know, so you don't think I'm cheating the system or anything. Hopefully you don't think that. And I'm also going to put a dedicated, I think I'm going to put a dedicated thing here. Actually, maybe we're making enough. I was going to put a dedicated line here, but I might just... Okay, wait a minute. Our steel beams are coming in this. We can't split. Where's this machine going? Oh, this one's going here. What is this? Oh, this is a merger. Okay, and this has got beams. Oh, this is a smart splitter for beams. We Okay, so overflow is going to the right. We could further split it because if I split off of this line here, that's going to be, this machine's already fully overclocked, so we can't exactly use it. Encased industrial beams, we need to make 6 a minute, actually. So that's wrong then. This makes exactly 6 a minute. Okay. And we need 24 beams a minute, which is more than this thing can produce, because this can produce only 37 while fully overclocked. So we cannot use that line. We can use the mega line, which is just right here, but trying to pull this, I've made a huge mess of this place, haven't I? Okay, we could split off of this line and go up and over, I guess. There's not a really whole lot I can do without going extremely out of my way. Okay, so I'm going to get this hooked up, and we'll see what we can do. And there we have it. Got our second one hooked up. So I went ahead and smart split it off of this. This actually does overflow, so that way that one can be kept up with, because that's the overclocked one. So I just went straight up to here, put some conveyor belt stackers, or not conveyor, I didn't put, never mind. I just hooked into this conveyor belt stacker, put a lift, and then just went straight over the top. And then come over here and drop down, put another conveyor lift there. This one I actually built from here, so I couldn't, unfortunately, let me show you. Unfortunately, I could not put a smart splitter here, otherwise I would have. For some reason, it says it's going to clip, even though it's clearly not going to. It really wasn't needed to actually split dirt anyway. But yeah, so we've got one here. This is making 6 beams a minute, which is exactly what we need. And then I put a conveyor belt lift here and just brought it back up and merged it with the normal system. So then we can split off. I think I'm going to split off over here somewhere and go down underneath where the train stations are, because we're going to have an extra train station. Because we're going to build anything that's not nuclear related specifically. We're going to build here. So okay, so there's that. I'm going to go catch a train to the concrete factory to make sure that we're making enough concrete, because currently we need 75 plus 30, and that's 105. So that's 105 concrete a minute, and we need to make sure we're making that. So let's go catch us a train. It doesn't matter which one, because we can hop out midway through. There's no trains here. Fortunate. Okay. Come on, train. Where are you? Are there any trains coming? Oh my gosh, my map is a mess. Let's turn those. Turn those off for the moment. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna put the train. I may end up putting it back here and then connecting. Or like putting it over here, because the train doesn't need to. Oh, I guess the train does need to be pretty long. Because I'm not building a third line in here. I'm just gonna connect off. I connect and work off. We could put the train and squeeze it in here. It depends on how much or how many train cars we need. Because we're gonna need train cars, or we're gonna need a train car for sulfuric acid, encased industrial beams, magnetic control rods. Actually, that might be it. Might need to be like a 3-car train. Because we're going to make all that here. Because we have all the materials. There's no point in starting a new factory. Really? Are both the trains like just... That one's... Okay, that one's at the bauxite factory. That one's clear across the freaking map. Ugh. And this one is at the copper factory, so it's got a little while before it gets here too. Okay. Can't unpause it quick enough. There's our train. Our bauxite quartz train will take that. That's fine. And she's just going right along. There's the other train. Let's go. I love the train. I love trains, as you can tell. I like trains. Anyway. So yeah, we're going to be having a third train on these rails. Sharing this one single rail going uphill. Would have been insane. About halfway through. So let's make sure we're producing 105 concrete a minute. I don't think we are. We're producing 15, 30, 15, 30, 15. That's okay, that's 60, 75. Okay, so that's the 75 we need. And this one's producing 75, so 85, 95, 96, 97, so we're not producing enough. I think this is at its max. 300 a minute. I might actually take this overclocker out of here. So we can get an accurate count. Okay, so 45 times 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So we'll hit the N key. I'll do 45 times 6. That's 270. What is this mine? Is this Mark 1 or Mark 2? Mark 2. Fully overclocked Mark 2, which is 300. So we're going to need 270. Okay, so we're at our limit with this one then. We're actually at our limit with this stuff. We need to bring either concrete bags from another department or from another place. Okay. I don't think... Oh, there is one nearby. It's 270 meters. So I'm guessing we're going to have to bring that in. Need another miner. Wait, how close is this? Where is this thing? It's literally across the way. Alright, you know what? I'm not too upset about building a miner up here and then transporting it over via belts. Yeah, I'm not too upset about that. But can we even get a miner? That's the question. Miner Mark II. Now we need more of those little bots. I don't like those little portable miners. Actually, kind of annoying to have. As part of, I get it. It's a way to get rid of the ones you have. It's a way to get rid of the ones you have, but you should be able to just throw those away. Honestly. We'll build a couple of them here. Let's go over and build us a miner. It's a little bit nutty around here when it comes to power. Oh yeah, I built those 4 for no reason. Can't get rid of them. Can we go off of another power supply? Right here. Go off of this one. Okay, this is normal, so we're not going to get that much out of it. But I don't want to go much further. We will be fully overclocking it though, so we can get at least another 300. Okay, so I'm going to go hook this up to the main system and then we'll start adding more machines. And there we have it. We're now making, what is it? We're making 90 before. Like, it was 30, 60, and then 90. So now we're making 90, 120, or wait, 90, 100, 150, 210. No, we're making 30, sorry. I'm an idiot. So 30, 60, 90, and then 92. 120, and then 120 to 150. Okay, yeah, we're making 150 concrete a minute, which is insane. And then, yeah, we're bringing in a little bit more limestone than we need, but yeah. So now we're making 150 concrete a minute. So yeah, I just brought in and merged it there, and then we got 4 extra concrete makers. I did kind of screw myself a little bit by not allowing more room here. This train station has, but it just fits. So we've got that as well, and then we'll follow this back. So yeah, I just kind of pulled it around this area here and brought it down and around all the way up there. So, and that's a fully overclocked one. That one's doing 300 a minute. So, wait, is that one off? Why does it say it only had? Oh, it's just catching up, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. But now we're making more than enough concrete, which is good. We need to make 105. We're making 150, which is really good. 150 concrete a minute. You can see it now, the lines are a little bit more full than they used to be. It's like, yeah, I could have overclocked them, but I'm really low on overclockers, and if there's no need to overclock, I'm only going to overclock, really, I'm going to only overclock if whatchamacallit, if the space is too tight, that's what I mean. If the space is too tight, I'm only going to overclock then. We completely cleared this line of copper. We have not. We barely use these. We're making way too much copper and iron. And these are set to load, right? I might turn off the copper and iron stations just to clear these things out. Like have it just stop here. Because by the time it gets here, these are already completely full, these stations, so they don't even load. I might, or you know what I could do, actually. Um, yeah. Whether it's a good idea, I don't know. Uh, I was choosing the wrong button there. Should have been holding space. It's okay. Oh, get in there. Okay. I could do a resource sync. Hmm. You know what? No. It's like I could, but there is no real point, honestly. Just expand that, and maybe we'll do something with this at some point. Yeah, there is no real point, honestly. uh, yeah, I did kind of screw myself right here. I don't even think I could fit a machine there, fortunately. Yeah, I need to leave myself room so that I can get a conveyor lifter in here and go up and over the copper stuff. I guess once we start putting in more machines that need iron and copper, maybe um, maybe it'll start actually using these ones instead. I guess what we could do is we could send it off for a little bit. The iron, I don't think needs it. Center any. Yeah, we could send the copper off for a little bit and try and drain. Try and drain this line of copper. It's just currently just sitting here, not being used because the stations aren't. They're not being able to load the train because the train's fully loaded already by the time it gets here. Which is something I did not calculate for. Yeah. We'll see if we can drain this line here. Fully. There we go. Okay, that'll be that line fully drained. And this is the regular iron line. Yeah, okay. That's the regular iron line. The rest of these should be drained out. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and turn this on to none in the center. And then that'll drain that line back out over time. Just this one's unable to move. Okay, what's next? So now we're producing the concrete we need. Let's see what's next on that little calculator. I'm actually just going to straight up look it up rather than waste time on getting pictures for you guys. Sorry. Just it's not worth to me. Okay, so now we need to make, let's say, we need to make 10 electronic control rods a minute. So we need copper sheets and quick wire and an assembler to make it, AI limiters, and then AI limiters plus stators. So we need to make 15 stators a minute plus 10 AI limiters a minute to make electronic control rods in order to make 10 electronic control rods a minute. So we'll have to go back to base for that. Okay, that's a lot. Like I said, sorry you're not going to be able to see it. You'll be alright. That train just went. Which train is which here? train gonna turn? That's gonna turn it this way. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll be flying back to base then. Actually, I don't have to fly back to base. I still got these lines here. The old still got the old Mark V belts. Alright, let's go. I guess we could turn all these to Mark 1s and then sink the aluminum sheets we get out of it. That'd be a lot of resources. Not that it truly matters, I guess. Okay, here we are back to base. So, what did we need again for electronic magnetic control rods? So we need AI limiters and stators. Okay, so we need AI limiters and stators. Okay, we'll start with the AI limiters, which are being made over here, and stators, which are also being made over here. So there's our stators right there, and then our AI limiters are literally right here. We could split off immediately, and there's our stators. We just need to be making enough. Okay, so we're making 5 there and 5 there, and according to the thing, we need to be making exactly 10, but we are using AI limiters on something, so we might put a third machine down, and then balance out for that as well. They're going over here. How many does this need? This needs 3.75. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 and a quarter is currently what we have free. So yeah, like I said, I might put a third one down. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and put a third one down. And we should be able to split off and put everything in. So third one. Okay, and then that's going to be making AI limiters, which needs 100 quick wire a minute. So we need 300 quick wire a minute just in this system here. And I don't know if we're actually doing that. Let's see. 60, 120, 60, 120, that's 240, 60, 120, that's 360, 360, 480, 480, 600. Yeah, I think we're making enough, because we also need 210 over there, so I remember that. So 210, 310, 410, 510, and we're making 600 quick wires, so we're good there. And we need 25 copper sheets a minute. We might overclock one of these for copper sheets. This one's doing copper sheets. Yeah, we're going to have to overclock one of these. Yeah, that one's fully overclocked. That one's fully overclocked. That one's fully overclocked. That one's fully overclocked. Oh, that one's missing one, actually. That one's fully overclocked. Yeah, we're overclocking these because we're out of room. Wait, that one's also missing an overclocker. What? Okay, we're going to overclock the last one then. And hope and pray, because we're using copper sheets in quite a few different places. And just hope and pray that we're making enough copper sheets a minute. We can even have these. Okay. Yeah, take. There we go. Now we're backed up.
We weren't quite backed up, but now we really are backed up. Okay. Now we can put our AI limiters to use. Alright. Alrighty. Now we have a third thing making AI limiters. This one was a bit weird just because of this copper sheet line that's coming in here. I wasn't able to put this directly in line. So when I put this here, I put this next to the belt, and then I was just like, yeah, I had to face the lifter this way. More than likely, it wasn't going to go from here to here if the lifter was facing this way. So just to be safe and not screw up another machine, I just faced the lifter this way instead. Okay, so that's that. I think we'll make the control rods here, to be honest. We got plenty of room. We need to make... so it says we need 2.5 machines in order to make 10 control rods a minute. The electromagnetic control rod says we need 2.5 machines, 2.5 assemblers. So logistics, I guess we're going to place down 3. Production, assembler, because now we're fully out of overclockers, so there's nothing more we can do here. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm lining up with something there. Well, yeah, I might as well use it, right? Alright, so we're going to be making electromagnetic control rods, which makes 4 per minute. So that's why we need 3. That's why we need 3 machines. Can we fit a third machine in here? We can. Just barely, but we can. Really? Fuck you. I guess that's the problem with that's the problem with the stupid thing where it's just like, oh, you know, you need to be kind of hovering, so your character's constantly moving around. Well, let's get these hooked up. Okay, and now we have our electronic control rods. We got our 3 machines set up, and we've got our stators. We've got our AI limiters going through. What the heck is being used over here for AI limiters? Man, that machine took a lot, apparently. I certainly didn't take any. What the heck took our AI limiters? There's not somebody in my game, right? Session. Manage players. Nope, I'm the only one here. Okay. That's a bit weird. The system was backed up, and now it's not. Oh, we're running out of plastic too. Fuck. Just noticed that. Geronimo. Probably should have. Ow. Probably should have grabbed electricity before I jumped. That's fine. Like I said, any height and you'll have half a heart left, so. Full pipe network. Jeez, this thing fills up so fast. Might need to have it, let's say we probably don't have enough. get this to fit in here. Like that. And like that. And like that. So, horizontal, vertical. Horizontal, vertical. And horizontal. Now, these ones can push upwards, I think, of 10 meters as well, so... Is this 10 meters? Let's see. Foundations. So 4-meter foundation, these are 2 meters thick. I'm just going to place this here, but I'm not going to place it here at the same time. I just want to count. So it starts from there, so vertical. So 2, 4, 6, that's 8 meters. It's 8 meters tall. Or no, 4 meters, sorry. Those are 4 meters thick. Never mind. I'm stupid. Starts from here, so 4, 8, 12. Yeah, we're gonna need some pumps. I hate when you do that. That's another bug that needs fixed. If you open the menu while holding up or down, left or right, things like that, you'll what do you call it? Yeah, you'll just end up being ugh all the time. So yeah, there. I guess there because it's not wanting to snap, and I guess there. Need to turn these all to Mark II, I think. Turn these to Mark II. Got cables going everywhere. Alright. So yeah, this will fill up with fuel at some point. I guess what we could do is like do this. I like that. Like that. There you go. And then we'll put valves on them. Just to make sure. It doesn't try to flow back up somehow. So just pushes it right back down. Good enough. Alright, then it can, hopefully it'll take longer for everything to fill up. Yeah, we were running low on plastic. I don't know why those air limiters were that way. We're making 15 a minute and we're only using like 6, 3. No, we're not even using 4 of them. But for some reason, we ran out of AI limiters. At least that problem is fixed for now. So that's job's a good one. A bit of lag there. Okay. So now we need to. So now we've got magnetic control rods, and we're making the industrial beams that we need. planes land here. Or there. Okay. How we doing? How are we not catching up with this? Let's see. Left. Yeah, left is any. Center is overflow. Right is none. How are we not making enough AI limiters? We're running out. Oh, is it copper sheets? No. Wait, what? Did anybody else just see that? Whoa, hold on. Okay, hold on here. That's probably why. We're using 315 quick wire a minute. I think the rest of this is going into central storage, isn't it? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. We need more quick wire machines. I failed to realize. So 315, 315, 415, 515, 615, 615. We're making 600. So we need. Let's make 660. I think these each make. No, these each make 60. Okay, let's pull one more set. So bang, bang. Quickly hook these up. Ah! Stupid lag. Okay, now we're making an extra 120. Wire. Yep, so now making an extra 120 quick wire a minute. Yeah, there we go. Just need so much quick wire. It's actually insane. Actually, we might do even 2 more. So our line's still not stressed fully. So we might as well do 2 more. I actually like this middle mouse button. It actually goes pretty fast. We're hooking everything up. As long as you pay attention. Quick wire. Quick wire. Bang. And bang. Bang. And bang. Now we're probably really stressing that quick wire line. Oh yeah, look at it flow. I mean, it's flowing right now because... there we go. That's backed up. We're still not stressing it fully. Interesting. We're still not stressing her fully to the max. So now we're making an extra. Yeah, we're making way extra quick wire now. Alright, cool. That's the quick wire solved. That's why you make buildings expandable. Because you can make a ton of crap. Alright, and we're still not making enough copper sheets a minute. I was afraid of that. As you can see, we're starting to run low. Wait, don't I have a power slug? Yeah, I have a power slug in my inventory. Let's go over here. Because I'm lazy. Where should I put it? Here? Yeah, it's kind of useless. Spacing here. Oh, sure. There we go. That's from earlier. There, now we'll produce 25 a minute. I don't know if that's going to be enough though, making 5 extra. But I think we're... we need 2 more overclockers if we want to fully overclock the system. Jeez, how many copper sheets do we need a minute? This is insane. How many machines? Yeah, because you'd only make 25 a minute. That is the quickest these machines will go, which actually kind of sucks. I don't know if we're going to be backing up anytime soon. Are we gaining? I think we are. No. No, we're still not gaining. All right. Well, I know where I can get a slug. I seen it a while ago. So we're gonna go get that bad boy. I'll show you where it's at as well. So yeah, we ride our sulfur train. It's around here somewhere. I think it's right by the bridge. I just completely forgot it until now. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is, down there. You can see it. Just don't move. Yep, you can see it right down there. So yeah, we might pull power over. Let's see. Should be able to connect to the other train line. Yep, there you are. Let's grab this. Oh, it's too steep. Yeah, shit. This is a cool place to be, though. Yeah, we should have enough to grab that. That's how I get around the map. There's a yellow power slug here. Just I seen it while I was building this bridge here. Just forgot about it until now. There probably is more around here. Nope. Oh wait. I don't like this that it's doing that. It keeps resetting my thing. Keeps resetting it back to nut for some reason. Alright, the machine wants a nut apparently. Power slugs. Oh, there. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Wait, what? Okay, this regenerated then. Because if you remember, we had grabbed all this stuff right here. This keeps regenerating for some reason, this area. Alright, so that's a bit of a bug, but we will take full advantage. We'll take full advantage. Is there a train at the sulfur plant? No. That was probably that one there. Uh-oh. Any electricity? Up first. Then we go over. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. Oh, there's... So our train is coming for, more nitro... nitro... gas. Nitrogen gas. There we go. Jeez. I love that. Alright. We need to be making more sulfuric acid. I went ahead and looked it up, and on our little chart there, it does say we need to be making 120 sulfuric acid a minute, so need to make sure we're making that. Which sulfuric acid, if you remember, is water and sulfur. So I think we'll need to open up the pipes. We're going to need to go over here, open up our pipes from our water system. And we're just going to need to open this all the way up to 600 for now. So we need to be making 120 sulfuric acid, which we can only make 50, so if we need to make 120, we need 50, 100, or 100, we need 3 more of these. So, put down 3 more of these. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And we are, hopefully we're mining enough, but I'm pretty sure we are. So then, I'll get these hooked up real quick. Back with you in a second. Okay, so now we've got our extra sulfur. We've got our 3 machines here. I might end up turning this one off because I forgot that we produce sulfuric acid. We're going to be producing sulfuric acid on site as well, because making the uranium fuel cells have a byproduct of sulfuric acid. So we're going to be turning this one off because we're going to be producing 40, which is still more than enough because we need 120. And then, so yeah, like I said, I'm going to be turning this one. Well, I don't know. We'll regulate. We'll find a way to regulate it. And we got 2 extra storage tanks here. These are all hooked up into the system. As you can see here. What happened here? Why is this angled? Oh, that's right, because this pipe ended up being a little bit low. Oh, it's fine. But yeah, and I went ahead and I was going to hook this up directly to this T that was already here, or the T that I placed, but that's too close, so I had to add an extra T there. Well, I guess I didn't have to. I could have done without, but so we've got all this hooked up directly to water. I do believe we need an extra water pump though, in order to support this. So I think we'll be adding an extra water pump. I'm gonna go find out though. I need to figure out how much water we're actually going to be using at max, and then see how much water. Oh yeah, and I completely forgot. It just now hit me. completely forgot that we needed to finish fully overclocking the cover sheets. That's what we went and got the slugs for. So, oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, there we go. 3 power shards. So now we'll head up over here. Put these power shards down, or put these power shards into the copper sheets. Yeah, we will not be producing uranium fuel cells here because you need uranium for that. Yeah, we still haven't backed up on copper sheets, so we're not producing enough. We needed two here. Increase that. She goes. And so that one's fully overclocked. 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 And that one's fully overclocked. Alright. Everything seems good there. We got only one overclocker left, which I think what I might do. I might overclock this. We did produce 9 per minute. Produces a little bit extra on the little beams, just to keep everything kind of there. Yeah, I think we're about ready. We got the sulfuric acid, we've got the magnetic control rods that we need to be making. Let's see, what else do we need? So we need to be making encased uranium cells, which take uranium, sulfuric acid, and concrete. So we're going to need to send a bit of concrete down there as well. Encased uranium cells. We need to be making 100 encased uranium cells a minute, which we will do that on site because that takes uranium. We're making the encased industrial beams. We're making the electronic magnetic control rods. And we're already making concrete that we can send down there. We're going to need 4 blenders making encased uranium cells. So we're going to grab the stuff for that. We're going to need 5 manufacturers. 5 manufacturers in total, it says, to make 2 uranium fuel rods a minute. I don't know if we fully overclock a manufacturer. Let's see. We can pick up an extra. No, I don't want to carry those. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. These ones are just making. It's just making these. All right, so I'm gonna switch this recipe real quick to uranium fuel rods. We don't have any overclockers. None of our manufacturers are overclocked as well. Crap. I guess we can look it up on uranium rods. So we produce 0.4 a minute. Can we change the overclocker? Yes, we can. Oops. So 250%. So it's cycle time 60 o'clock. So that produces 1 uranium fuel rod a minute, and we need 2. So we could go with 2 manufacturers instead of 5. Um, the overclocking target rate will be 1 per minute. Yeah, we'll have to overclock these because we don't need 5 manufacturers. That's going to be too insane. So yeah, we'll plan on 2 manufacturers. We're going to need 6 overclockers to do that with um, as well. So if we, instead of having, what was it? Instead of having 4 blenders, let's see what happens if we overclock 4. Opening codecs. So this, click to expand. So 250%. So then we could produce 62 and a half. 62 and a half, and we need 100. So then we could plan on 2 blenders there. So 2 blenders, 2 manufacturers, both of them fully overclocked. Okay. Buildings. Yeah, buildings. Let's go over here real quick. I wish I could separate this out into like power. Well, I guess no, it's not even in ABC order. What the heck, devs? Why is this? Why is the buildings? We're search for it. A nuclear power plant. Oh, you can't click to expand this. It just shows you how to make it. Open codecs. It just shows you how to make it. You can't like show like production and anything like that. I was seeing if you could, but nope, can't. Okay. So we'll plan on 2 blenders, 2 manufacturers, both of them fully overclocked. So 2 manufacturers and 2 blenders. Then we'll get the materials ready for that. Okay, so what all do we need to haul over then? We need to haul over concrete, sulfuric acid, encased industrial beams, so that's 3, and the electromagnetic control rods, that's 4. Yeah, sulfuric acid, concrete, so 1, 2, encased industrial beams, that's 3, and 4. Okay, so we're going to plan on this as well. We're going to add that to the build menu. So we need production, or not production, transportation. So we're going to need 2 train stations, 1, 2, 3 freight platforms, because we're going to need to bring over concrete, electromagnetic control rods, and encased industrial beams. And then 1 fluid transport for the sulfuric acid. We could go straight sulfur and turn it to sulfuric acid there, but we're already doing it, so it doesn't matter. We'll throw a couple of path signals into the mix, 4 of them, and 4 of them. That's probably way too much. Locked signals only go for the station, so 2 there. And we'll plan on, 4 path signals. Let's plan on like 10, sure. So we need 2 locomotives and 4 freight cars. Okay. So that's about everything we need there. Wow, it's going to be a little bit insane. Okay, so we'll go ahead and gather up everything we need. Let's check on our cover sheets. That should be hopefully starting to catch up by now, if it is even catching up. See if we need more copper sheets or not. Did we switch this? Or did we just not even do it? don't think we even did it. No, we didn't do that. Okay, good. Couldn't remember. Okay, we caught back up on these. Sheets are good. No, sheets are not catching up. No, they're not catching up. Still, we're still using more sheets than we can produce. Oh my gosh. I don't think I can expand either. Like, how many sheets do we need? Copper sheets. We're making 25, 50, 75, 100, 25, 50, 75. We're making 175, right? We're making 175. So I guess we'll go to all the places that need copper sheets. Take our calculator. I know copper sheets are needed here. We got one machine making rotors. This is all this life, all its life. So 22 and a half. That's the only thing that needs copper sheets over here. Yeah. It splits and goes up this way, and then goes down to storage. Okay, so that's the only place getting copper sheets on this side. So 22 and a half. So 25, 50, 75. So we have 100 left, 90, 80. 80 copper sheets left. Also, copper sheets going. Oh, they're going this way? Oh yeah, they're going down to needed copper sheets for circuit boards. Okay. So circuit boards, so I'm gonna go do this. So 22.5. Yeah, 22.5 plus 37.5. So 22.5 plus 37.5. That equals 60. Come on. 60. 60 plus 7.5, 97.5. So 97.5 97.5 plus 7.5, 135. Okay, so 135 plus 75, 210 copper sheets of it is what we need. Shite. So we're going to need 2 extra machines. So we need 1 more machine there. Even if it's fully overclocked. We would need 2 extra machines making copper sheets, and we're kind of out of room. So how do I solve this problem? Because I can't put a machine here. It's not going to let me. I suppose we could produce extra copper sheets on this side. Because the splitters are already there. We just... Is this splitter blocked? It is kind of. We can get around it though. Then we need to figure out how to merge the copper sheets into the main line there. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Okay, so one there. Actually, let's move these forward to, yeah, to there. So we're gonna need to find more overclockers in order to fix this issue. Then at least we'll be making 225 minutes, so we'll make 10 extra. Fuck me. Man, that is insane. Go around this rock here. This is insane. I'm actually going to plan on. Oh, wait, force platings. I'm going to plan on 2 more. I think that would be good. That'll fix the copper sheeting issue. And then, like I said, I think next time, next episode will be a slug hunting episode. We'll go out to the site where we're going to build the nuclear power plant, whatever you want to call it. What was I out of? Oh, reinforced plating. Okay. Force plating, which is here. Got to stack that. And we'll go, and then we'll start hunting slugs from there. I mean, or we could just use our radio towers. I guess that would work too. There, that's all the room we have. I think this one can go. This one goes straight here. Oh, come on! I was just over there. Why didn't I know I was out of aluminum sheets? Fuck my life. Sheesh. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm out of sheets. Oh, fuck. Don't say that. No, it's not hurting anyone. Fuck. I'm gonna eat that for breakfast on YouTube here. That's it. Look, I was just repeating a joke from South Park. Not that those really matter, but might as well have everything Mark 5. Like I said, there's going to be a few belts here and there that I've missed. Not going to be Mark 5. It took hours just to get the amount of belts upgraded that I needed. Okay. Yeah, I think this belt can go directly here. No, it cannot. What is it clipping with? Oh, it's clipping with this. Oh, it's clipping with that as well. This does not, this is going to be weird, but it does not say it's clipping, so I'm just going to have to go with it. There's not really much. And I think, get this one. Let's get this one lined up with this. Perfect. A little bit snaky, but it works. Okay. power over to these things. What is happening here? I have no idea. uh, I'll set these two copper sheets, which they only make 10 per minute, and we're 75, 85, 95, 205, so we're like one machine short, unfortunately. Sheets, copper sheets, sheets. There we go. The belt's going to be empty for a little bit until it rebalances back out. See, the copper belt is now absolutely going apeshit. But we have plenty stored up, so it's not like it's a big deal. Logistics. There, merger. Can't put a merger there. So we'll put one here, then make sure we're merging to the left. Merging to the left. And then how can I hook up? Let's see, we can get a belt stacker there. And so if we merge this way, but we can follow over this way with that, supposedly. This is going to be interesting. Conveyor belt merger. We're going to merge this way. Then we'll hook these up. Just like that. Since we couldn't put a conveyor belt merger, just directly hooking in. Stupid lag. Okay, conveyor belt. It lagged a little bit there. Okay, first of all, we need to figure out which way we're going. We need to get to this point here. I know I have them on my hotwired. Have to do that again. How high do we need to go? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go right underneath this belt. So we'll go 4. We'll go directly over top of this. So then we'll go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which I believe, let's see. This is on zoom mode, so I can just, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then we want straight towards this. 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. That. We'll have to go over this way with it. that. Damn it. Okay, fine, we'll put it here. Just trying to be very extra. Just trying to be extra careful. Alright, there's the copper sheets. Alright, cool. We're still like 5 short, which is quite crazy. We could fit one more machine in here. Can't though, unfortunately, because of our copper belt. Here. It's like then we wouldn't have to worry about overclocking any. But we'll have to overclock one. Unfortunate. That's alright though. We got somewhat caught up with it. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. Oh, look at that. Missed a belt. Said every now and again we'll we'll find a belt that's marked 4 still. Always hard to tell sometimes. I think I'll description that mark 5. Yep, just belts I forgot. But yep, that's going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. Okay. Until next time, like I said, we'll gather the materials and we'll put them in a train station. All the stuff we're going to need, and then we'll take a train out there and we'll look for slugs and whatnot. So, and we're going to need a lot though as well. So we're going to need to do a lot of exploring. So that'll be part of next episode. But yeah, until then, we go and do that. Hey, goodbye.